Hey, welcome to Boxing Media Hub. We've got Donovan versus Herrera, and we are just 30 seconds into round one, and they're just feeling each other out, unsurprisingly. So I'm just going to do all my bits. So here is our sponsors. So yeah, we're still in the first round, and everything's going wonderfully. Just Donovan, Herrera is really back to the ropes, and Donovan is in the centre of the ring, just picking him off with shots. Herrera, a wild hook there, but not much comes of it. I'm going to, yeah. So yeah, no, it's fairly, it's Donovan's just being patient, picking off his shots. Herrera's in the corner now, and Donovan goes to throw 1-2, but he seems to have just he's unloading now with his shots. Donovan's wearing the gold gloves with the green and gold shorts. Herrera is in the black with his sponsors and black gloves. Let us know if you're watching it and where you're watching it from. Again, it's more of the same. Donovan in the center of the ring and Herrera on the outer side. Herrera's come out a bit now, but Donovan is still commanding the center of the ring. That was a good body shot, and Donovan puts him into a headlock, and that's the end of round one. And I will probably give that to Donovan. Let me know how you're scoring it if you're watching along. This is you helping me watch along, and we don't even know where you are. What's up? So we're just waiting round two there. So seconds out now for round two. And again, Donovan in the center of the ring and Herrera on the outer apron. Let me know if you're watching along, how you're scoring it, who you're scoring it to. But again, this is a fairly standard one. Donovan again, still in the center of the ring, picking off his opponent's shots. Herrera bouncing out there now, and we'll see how things go. I'm just going to Yeah. Again, Donovan in the center of the ring and Herrera on the outer side of the ring. So that's where we are at the moment. So yeah, some shots there from Herrera. Sorry, I will be commentating further. I just want to post everything out there. So Donovan looking comfortable now, teeing off a nice 1-2. Nice 1-2 there from Donovan and Herrera just fighting back a bit. Herrera kind of bouncing on his feet a bit, but Donovan again picking him off with some nice jabs. Um, it's nice. He does leave his left hand down a lot, which is couldn't be inviting Herrera to come in, but obviously at his own risk. Uh, Donovan just pawing out the jab there. Herrera would punch to the body. Herrera throws a left, but it's caught by Donovan. Donovan now 1-2, offloads again. Donovan's a very stylish boxer. He's nice to watch. Herrera's complaining about shots to the head, but Donovan's, and there's an uppercut to end the round. So Donovan's very happy with that. So I do believe that's the end of round 2. So I have it 2-0. If you have it any different, yeah, exactly. You have it in one Jam, and Jam, if you want to come on, feel free. Uh, but yeah, I would agree with you completely. So anyone there that's wondering what Jam has said is fact. That is the lie of the land, state of play, as it were. Yeah, no, cheers for that, Jam. That's good. Donovan or Herrera is standing, so he's not taking a seat, and so unsurprisingly is Donovan, because if one stands, they both stand. It's all good in the hood. Donovan's ready to go, and here we go for round 3. Eventually, here we are. Again, Donovan taking the center of the ring. Herrera's popping out the jab, but I mean, we wonder how long that will last. What round am I in? I am almost certain I am in round 3. So I'm 2 minutes into the third. We just started the third round there. I am. So Jumbus, yeah, I'm in round 3 now. And don't know what happened there because I was reading. So let's go back to that. And I'm not going to read while the match is on. Herrera just throws a big looping hook, but it doesn't really land. Donovan's very happy with himself. He's kind of playing with him now and teasing him a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that was a knockdown. So that's what I missed. So there was a knockdown there, but the referee said no knockdown. But yeah, no, I think you're right, Jam. Herrera doesn't look like he will be up for much in this. Jam, if you want to come on after when this is finished, you can give your breakdown of it, because I'd say it's not going to last too much longer. But Donovan will be happy, even though he didn't get the score for the knockdown. He knows that the knockdowns are there to be had. He's just flicking out the jab now with his backhand, and he's again threatening to come in with the right hand. It's 10 rounds. It's 3 of 10. As I don't have my glasses on, and I'm going to get them when I take a break from the rounds. But yeah, no, it's round 3 of 10. But yeah, there was some talk of some great domestic fights coming up for Paddy, with a good performance here. And I think he could, the ref warning Paddy there against holding down Herrera, which he was doing. Oh, and that's a lovely straight left by Donovan. He's really going to load up the punches, or is he? Herrera is just moving out of the way ever so slightly, so it's all good. Herrera body punch and then a hook that doesn't really land, and Donovan again with the jab straight down the pipe. Oh, Herrera, I don't know if he quite caught Donovan there, but it was a nice jab from her, or backhand from Herrera, and then a 1-2 from Donovan, but it doesn't really land, and Donovan now holding down Herrera by the head, and the referee warns Herrera to keep his head up. Donovan certainly likes kind of pawing as a cat would with his opponents, but that was a nice hook, but he's unleashed 1, 2, 3 hooks on the head of Herrera to end that round. So at the end of round 3, I have it 30-27, as they would say. So let me know how you have it, but that is how I have it. Jumbus, it is a 10-rounder. So that's my score after 3. If you have any different, let me know. So, yeah, there's the word from our sponsors there, Falcon Contracting, boxbets.co.uk. And don't forget all the interviews, predictions, watch-alongs, and fantasy fights, and more. And thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment here live or leave a comment afterwards. Always appreciated. And if there's fights you want us to cover, say there's a fight on that you'd say, oh lads, will you do that? If you tell us and we're available, we'll do it. So there we go. Yeah, 30-27. Light work for Paddy so far. You're pretty much on the button there, Jam. So we're into round 4 now. We're 13 seconds into round 4, in fact. So hold ender, not paying attention. Keep your eyes on the screen. Herrera being a little bit more game, but obviously wary of what Donovan has to offer. Donovan is fighting southpaw now. I don't know if he started southpaw. He's been southpaw for quite a while, so no, he's a nice 1-2 there. Donovan unloading Herrera with a bit of a low punch there, which Donovan is very keen to emphasize. Herrera's in the center of the ring now, and Donovan's on the outside, but Donovan pretty much still in control. I wouldn't imagine there's too much different. Yeah, good evening, Mr. Arsenal podcast. Arsenal have a week off this week because I don't know. There's something called the FA Cup on, but we've won that enough times. Let someone else have a go. I think is what we did this year, and that Champions League thing probably was a big factor in it too. We don't have the squad to do all. So, and this is a nice 1-2 from Donovan now, boxing out of the corner, and he catches Herrera with a hook, more of a kind of a slap down, but nonetheless, the referee breaks them and they go at it again. Donovan using his elbows to push back his opponent, I see. But anyway, if the referee doesn't warn him, why bother? And again, Donovan seems to be holding down the head of his opponent a lot, which I'm not particularly fond of, but if it's working. A nice uppercut there from Donovan, and a nice uppercut in retaliation from Herrera. And another hook to the body from Herrera, but Donovan does the 1-2 then. He's not obviously happy with being hit. Again, a swiping hook from Herrera, but doesn't land. Donovan again pushing back with his forearm. Like, you cannot do that technically. You're not allowed to push your opponent back, but the referee doesn't seem to give a shit. Donovan pawing out the jab as usual, and follows up with his back left. And now he's going to tee off. He's doing his Ali shuffle. And he's no Muhammad Ali, let me tell you that. Oh, and now there's a bit of wrestling. But the boys touch gloves. And Donovan goes back with a straight 1-2 that lands well. Again, he feints. A lot of feinting from Donovan. A nice 1-2 again there from Donovan. And that's the end of round 4. I have it 40-30. 40-36, as we say here in Ireland. How have you got it? Hello, Mr. Arsenal podcast. Good of you to join us. And there you go, Jam has it 40-36 as well. He's obviously copying my notes, but in reality, there isn't much kind of anyone that doesn't have a 40-36 is, well, Herrera's friend, I suppose. But is he much of a friend if he's. Anyway, Herrera's doing what Herrera's paid to do, turn up and take a beating. So, Andy Lee giving his cousin Paddy Donovan their instructions. Andy Lee, who was very successful in orchestrating the win for Parker against Wilder. So good to see Paddy in Belfast. Big fan, or not Paddy, Andy in Belfast. I'm a big fan of Andy, always was. Met him at a book signing. Herrera's showing some wild punches now, and Paddy decides, oh, I better hold on. Herrera's complaining about a punch to the back of the head. And the referee is warning him about a punch to the back of the head, and he's going to take a point off. Or is he just cautioning him? I'm not sure if he took a point off. Jamal, Jam, you can let me know if he took a point off. I wasn't sure. I can't hear, obviously, the commentary, but I didn't see him. Like, he did bring him over and caution him, but I wasn't sure if it was a full warning. But Herrera caught Donovan there, and then Donovan nice uppercut to the body and a nice hook to the temples of Herrera. Herrera still game though, still moving forward and being caught as he's moving. Oh, he catches Donovan nicely there. 1-2 catches Donovan, and Donovan. I don't think Donovan likes getting hit that much, and that's a good body shot from Herrera. This is actually a better round for Herrera, and I think he's found confidence in this round. It's all good in the hood. Ref warning someone to keep their head up. I'm not sure exactly. Well, it would be Donovan because Donovan's the one with his head down, and Donovan's doing that fucking handout thing again, which is illegal, and they just let it go. Again, this is phone box stuff. They're both exchanging blows. Some great blows for Herrera there. There's 1 minute 18 left in this, and for me, Herrera's up in the round at the moment. Oh, but then there's a great combination from Donovan and a great retaliation from Herrera. This is a great bloody round, round 5. Why is round 5 always one of the best rounds in boxing? I think because it's just teed up nicely. A nice uppercut there from Herrera, and then Donovan throws some of his own. Herrera digs in again, and Herrera throws a punch, and again with the uppercut. Again, a punch to the body and a hook, and seemed a bit low there, but ref said nothing. And well, Donovan's just going to have to dig deep because Herrera is really throwing kitchen sink in round 5, and I wonder, is this all he has? But he is doing it very well, and he's really putting Donovan under pressure here. And then he slipped. He was about to punch Donovan in the back of the head, and he slipped. So the referee has called someone to wipe it up, and now he's saying box, and they are. And they're back to this phone box boxing. I have to say, this is a really enjoyable fight. Not having commentary is even more enjoyable, I think. Herrera's really gaming around 5, and I'm giving around 5 to Herrera. So there you go. So it's 49, undefeated. 49, I say. 49, undefeated. Playing football the Arsenal way. And in fact, that should be 48, 46, because if that point was deducted as I think it was, then that's where we are. So 48, 46, that's with the deduction. Let me know if it's happened. Chris, hi Chris, welcome Chris. Looking forward to Crocker Felix. Yeah, I was looking forward to it too until Crocker decided to not make fucking weight by, was it 3 pounds or 3 kilos? Either way, it was disgraceful. Donovan is looking a bit worse for wear, but I think that was probably all Herrera's got. I'd say he gave it all in that round. Jam, how did you score that last round? Let me know. Here we are in round 6 of 10, and Herrera's still going at it. Herrera, I think, has found a bit of confidence, and he's really going for it. And Donovan hooks him, but Herrera is just relentless. He keeps coming forward regardless of the shots thrown, and I think that shows Donovan's punches aren't that heavy, and Herrera is really going for it now. Herrera's head down going for it, and fair fucks to him. By the way, apologies for the language, which was me, but anyway. If there's any kids watching, go to fucking bed. That's an uppercut there from Donovan that was a bit low. So Donovan, I think, has got the wind taken out of his sails by him a little bit by Herrera here. But it's a good test, and Herrera is not shy about coming forward. He will take a punch to move forward. Referee now is warning Donovan about keeping his head low, which is rightfully so. He really needs. Like, if I was Herrera, I'd deliver such a fucking uppercut to that, But Donovan now picking him off a nice hook there to the jaw, but it didn't seem to bother Herrera one bit. And Herrera's coming in. Donovan now moved out of the way of that very well, I have to say. But obviously, Donovan's power or lack thereof having no effect on Herrera. Herrera's got him in the corner now, is lynching off, but Donovan escapes out of the corner and just 1-2 jab, and away he goes. Herrera really is winning this for me. Sorry, these rounds for me. He's relentless, and Donovan's shots aren't bothering him one little bit. And Herrera's realized, hey, you don't have that much power. I'm going to attack you. Donovan is definitely in the trenches now, and can he get out of them? He's throwing some nice hooks there on Herrera, and he's launching off on Herrera. But how's Herrera respond? Oh, what a good body punch of his own, and a nice uppercut from Herrera. This is excellent fight. This is wonderful from Herrera. Donovan again with the punching down on the back of the head. He really needs to stop that. And he got caught with an uppercut, Donovan did. And Herrera is really throwing here, and both guys are gassed here, unsurprisingly, with 22 seconds or 30 seconds left in this round. For me, an uppercut there, another uppercut from Donovan. This is really war of attrition stuff. And now Herrera throws the uppercuts, and Donovan throws an overhand left. This is really good shit now. The skill mightn't be, it mightn't be like top quality, but it's fun, They're both exchanging. Oh, what an excellent 1-2 there from Herrera. Herrera is really letting off at Donovan. Now puts Donovan in a headlock. So as if to say, stop putting your fucking head down. There you go. That's another round for me for Herrera. So there we go. 58, and it's 57, 56 in fact, because of the point deduction. So that's my score. If you have it any different, let me know. I've given Herrera the last 2 rounds. The first 4 were all for Donovan, but Donovan got a point deducted as well. Cheap shot from Herrera. A lot of cheap shots from Donovan too, and he needs to keep that head up. Fun indeed, absolutely. There's my score. What way have you got it? They're showing. Oh, that's a lovely that's a lovely hook, but they're really showing the Donovan reel. But for me, that was Herrera round. If I'm wrong, let me know. Jam, how did you score that round? But it was a fun round, and I'm really enjoying this fight. Are you enjoying this fight? Let me know in the comments if you are. If you're not, are you a fan of boxing at all? Turning in from Brooklyn, New York. Big up to my Brooklyn crew. I love Brooklyn. Brooklyn Bridge, go down there, and Gleason's Gym. Every time I go to New York, I always go to Gleason's Gym. I love it. Props to Brooklyn. Right, here we are in round 7. I've given Herrera the last 2 rounds, so we both have, and as well as that, Donovan got a point deducted, so that's 3, And Donovan is swinging a bit wildly here because obviously he knows he's in a fight now, and his perfectly coiffed hair is all over the place. But I'm enjoying this fight. This is a fun fight. Oh, that was a nice body shot from Donovan. And Herrera takes a knee. I thought that was coming because that was a quality punch to the solar plexus from Donovan. Very good. Herrera's up, but he has taken a count. So at the moment, this is a 10-8 for Donovan. But Donovan, I think, will look to finish this here because Herrera's sore now in a row. Oh, I'd say Herrera's not long for this fight. He's got him in the corner. Herrera's stooped. Herrera's kind of blocking. He's not throwing anything back here for me. Donovan again. Oh, and Herrera's taking a knee, but I think he's getting away with that. Oh, no. He's getting a count. He's getting a count. That's 2 counts in a row, I think. I think the end of this fight is not far away. Oh, and what a punch. And there it is. The referee steps in to prevent any more damage. That was an excellent finish by Donovan after Herrera. It is the dying sting of a wasp. Round 5, the opponent usually raises his game. Herrera did, and it continued into round 6. But round 7 was heaven for Donovan, who absolutely finished the job. Well done, Paddy Donovan. I'd like to see him against Crocker next, maybe, or let me know who you'd like to see Donovan with next. But definitely a fun fighter, and apart from his fouling, which he's very fucking, consistent at, I was very happy. It was good to see him fight, and excellent tutelage under Andy Lee. I'd say Andy Lee must be pulling the little bits of hair that he's left out with the shenanigans by his protege, his young cousin. But fair play to him. It was a fun fight. I enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Jamal, if you want to come on and talk about it, you're more than welcome. And then we'll wrap it up. They're just showing the highlights again. That was a punch to the solar plexus that absolutely ended the fight for me. It was brilliant. They're just showing their replay now. Hey, Jam.
Hi, Andy, mate. How are you?
That was fun. I enjoyed that fight. Did you enjoy that fight?
I really did, mate. Yeah.
You know what you can do, Jam? Turn your fucking thing around.
The light, was it?
No, your phone. Turn it around.
Oh, okay. Put it on the side.
Yes, you see now we see all, Jam.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Never even thought of doing that, mate.
But you're like, when I started, I wouldn't have known any of this. Me and Joel are at this how long? But anyway, what did you make of that fight? I thought it was a fun fight. I enjoyed it.
It was fantastic, mate. I really enjoyed it. Paddy was good. The last couple of rounds, I was a bit worried for a moment.
No, but that's the test of a young fighter, because the opponent will throw all he has, usually round 5, and I didn't think he'd have much in round 6, but he kept coming. Who's on next? Jam, you tell me about the fight while I find out who's on next.
Okay, mate. Paddy was very good, very strong, absolutely perfect boxing IQ. He knew the guy was going to gas out, and he just kept going. He slowed down a bit in the 5th, as like you said. That's when they always come at you. But he dealt with him. And the guy was being a little bit of a bitch in the early rounds, weren't he? Like, complaining about headshots when they weren't.
No, but Donovan was punching in the back of the head. And Donovan was doing a lot of things I really don't like.
What, in the early rounds?
But pushing back with the forearm. I know lots of them do it, but he won't be let away with that.
At the top table.
Yeah, exactly. It's all right doing that, and on low level shows. And let's face it, this isn't exactly a huge show. It's in the Ulster Hall. It's good fun and all that, but he asked who was next. My understanding it is Chevron Clark versus Tommy McCarthy is next.
Oh, what a fight that could be.
I'm really looking forward to that. You'll join me for that, will you, Jam?
Of course, mate.
Great. Well, I'm going to, Donovan's been just hand raised, so I'm going to end this now. I'm going to play that outro, so stay there for that. And then we're going to end this, and we'll set up a new one for Tommy McCarthy against Chevron Clark. Okie doke. See you in a mo. 1 second. Where is this outro?